Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Antoaneta, and today I really want to bring to your attention my 5 stocks ideas for month of March, and I'm really excited about these ideas. But just don't forget, this is only my opinion. These videos are only for entertainment purposes and you need to do your own research, but I've got quite a few ideas for you, and if you stay with me till the end of the video, I will share with you really nice bonuses as well. And before we dive right in, I just want to take a moment and remind you to give the video a thumbs up and share it with your friends if you really enjoy my content. It means a lot for me. As all of you know, the stock market had a very volatile week, and this caused a lot of confusion, especially for the newer investors. Like I mentioned it before, the market right now is absolutely flooded with newbies because of all the stuff that happens last year. So I just wanted to bring up at the very start of the video, if you are new, don't let the small sudden changes scare you. This will always happen, even if they aren't usually so drastic like the last few days. That's just how the market works. But we are here to look at the long term and at the bigger pictures, right? So instead of worrying about the short term, let's talk about the top 5 most promising stocks for March. My ideas are PayPal, IDEXX Laboratories, Tattoo Chefs, NVIDIA, and Nintendo. So let's start with PayPal, and please stay with me till the end of the videos. So I'm recording the video on 4th of March 2021, and probably will take 1 or 2 days to publish the video, so the numbers may change, but the price for PayPal holdings at the moment is $238.53 per share. Market cap is 298 billions, P ratio 72, EPS, it's not showing at the moment, but let's talk about PayPal. Even since splitting off from eBay in 2015, PayPal has gone up 609.82% compared to the market's 96.37. The company has more than doubled its active user base, going from 181 million active accounts all the way to 377 million. The average number of user transactions went up by over 70%, from an annual average of 28 to over 40. PayPal is looking at $50 billion revenue opportunity with plans to expand operating margin and earnings per share. I believe that PayPal still has a lot of room to grow, and I'm keeping a close eye on how the things develop, so I keep adding from PayPal. Slowly, a little bit by little bit. Now, let's move to IDEXX Laboratories. The price is 498.02, market cap 42 billions, P ratio 74, and EPS 6.71. Despite a few red flags that have surfaced recently, things are also looking really good for IDEXX Laboratories. The company demonstrates exceptional revenue growth both on domestic and international front, with international revenue dramatically surprised domestic year after year. Currently, we are looking at a revenue growth of 10% plus, along with annual EPS growth of almost 20% for the next 5 years. People are spending more and more money on their pets' health and well-being, and IDEXX is in a perfect position to capitalize on that. The increased spending trend is expected to continue for at least 5 more years, with some experts speculating that it could very well become a mainstay, at least for the US. For IDEXX Laboratories, this means a solid source of recurring revenue and increasing upfront equipment sales. However, despite all of my belief in IDEXX, they are not without foes. They are faced with substantial competition. They are struggling to establish a robust foothold outside of the US, despite the significant growth percentages, and their products are vulnerable to potential shifts in the standard vet practice patterns. At this point, the situation can either swing in favor of IDEXX or against them. But I strongly believe in this company and I keep adding to my positions. Now, as well, you can scroll down and see what the analysts are talking about, and you can see what they're saying that is a buy at the moment. You've got strong buy at the moment is buy. Let's move to our third company, which is Tattoo Chef. At the moment is 20.21, and we've got market cap 1.6 billion. At the moment, Yahoo Finance doesn't show us P ratio or EPS, but it doesn't matter because I really believe in this company. Tattoo Chef is a company that somehow always managed to find its way into my top 10 stocks, and with good reason. As I already pointed out in my previous video dedicated particularly just for Tattoo Chef, please find this video and watch it, and you can see why I really believe in this company. They don't have competitors, they've got untapped market. Quite few people think that Beyond Meat is their competitors, but it's not, because they may be still frozen food, but it's in a different situation because they exactly do a little bit different than what Beyond Meat is after. So for me, as a big supporter of sustainability and eco-friendliness, I'm really very pleased with their development, and very soon they will have their queue for report earnings, so we can have a look, and probably we can have a dedicated video just for them. Again, if you scroll down, you see what the analysis they're saying at the moment is a buy, between buy and hold, but it's 2.5, so everybody can decide, but I'm buying and adding to my positions. Let's move to NVIDIA. NVIDIA price at the moment is 512.19, market cap 317.5 billion, P ratio 74, and EPS 6.90. So for Q4, NVIDIA's got impressive numbers, managed to beat the analyst estimate and expectation for most investors as well. Their report shows earnings of $3.10 per share against an estimate of $2.81, revenue of $5 billion against the estimate 4.82, sales up by 61% year over year. Going forward, management expects even better numbers, boosting an internal forecast of $5.3 billion for the current quarter. Now, I just went on their website, and you can do the same. You can find the queue for earnings, and if you open all the documents, you can analyze and have a look at the financial reports. They're really good comparing them last year and this year. You can see the net income, you can see the increase of the revenue. So I think they've got an amazing report. Recently, they also announced new graphics cards designed for crypto enthusiasts. And if we look at the bigger picture and how crypto is quickly rising in popularity, this may turn out to be a brilliant move in the long run. However, that is just my own note here. As CEO Jensen Huang does not expect these new cards to make up a significant part of their business for the time being. So let's move to our fifth idea, which is Nintendo. And Nintendo price at the moment is 72.89, market cap 70 billions, P ratio 50.52, EPS 1.44. For Nintendo, for 2020, they saw a 37% increase revenue and a 98% increase in operating profit, owed mainly to their Switch console success. The Japanese game developer and consumer electronics giant expects to Switch to continue bringing in substantial numbers for at least a couple of years down the line. As it is the case with most of their consoles, the same was observed with their previous major products, like the Wii and the Game Boy consoles. However, It's important to note that the revenue numbers will slow down by a bit until their next big release once the Switch runs its course. I'm a big believer in Nintendo's long-term future as they have an excellent track record and a very resilient business model, thanks to their intellectual property portfolio. So, I hope you really liked my 5 ideas, but because you stay with me till this moment, I've got quite few more ideas. What about Activision Blizzard? Let's talk about Activision Blizzard. The price is 93.71, market cap 72.5 billion. You've got PE ratio of 33 and EPS 2.82. We talk about Activision Blizzard quite few times since last year, and they continue to be one of my top picks when it comes to entertainment related stocks. Activision Blizzard demonstrated an excellent result during the lockdowns with over 400 million active users for Q3 of 2020, and their Q4 earnings report management, they said they're aiming to increase their active user base by 150% to 1 billion. So I keep adding to my position as well. And very quickly I'm gonna mention it that it will not be my videos if I don't mention it. Tesla, as you know, as well I can mention it. Lemonade, it's perfect to be added at the moment. Pinterest, they're a social platform and are great for marketing for small businesses. Zynga is another company that I love, and I've been adding since last April in 2020. You've got Fiverr, amazing platform for especially for these days now when people are losing their jobs. They can go to Fiverr or Upwork and they can offer their services, which is great. And of course I'm gonna add Shopify. I've been adding to Shopify when they were only £100 per share, and I love that. I saw some before and I completely regret at the moment, but I keep buying and adding because in the next probably year or two, I really believe in Shopify that will become one of the biggest company in the world. So seriously guys, you have to consider adding at least a few shares to your portfolio. And that about wraps it up for today's video. I want to give you a massive shout out to those of you who stay until the end. I really hope you found this video interesting and helpful and to take some ideas from me. If you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and tell your friends about my video and about my channel. And please don't forget to leave me your comments, to like the video, to share, and as well, I really want to hear your opinion. What are your ideas for March? What you're planning to buy in March? Please send me your comments down below. And now, thank you for being with me. Thank you for spending your precious time with me. Until next time, stay very motivated.